are stumping, juices are swelling, secrets unfurling. Come on and mix it up, let the rhythm take you. Drop them flavors, shake them up, grab your muds, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beat, exhale the groove. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. UK liquid mixture stirring, anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. UK liquid mixing shows stirring, anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds are waiting. Sound synthesized like liquids combinating. Drop them flavors, shake them up. Grab your mods, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beats, exhale the groove. Take you. Flavors shaking, fusions in the air. The mics are hot, excitement's jumping. Everybody's waiting till the groups are stumping. Juices are swelling, secrets unfurling. Come on and mix it up, let the rhythm take you. Drop them flavors, shake them up, grab your muds, it's time to fill up. Inhale the beat, exhale the groove. Mixing notes like flavors flowing. UK liquid mixture stirring, anticipation growing. The vibe is pumping, the crowds.
Let's get ready for the UK liquid mixing show. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Ready? Let's go. In a world of vape, where flavors collide, we gather round with mixtures we can't hide. YouTube's our stage, where the magic unfolds. Welcome to the show, where the flavors behold. Mixing and vaping are in for a ride. The clouds we create, we can't deny. From strawberry delight to a caramel dream.
Welcome to the UK e-liquid mixing show. It is a Wednesday night and it's time to talk a little bit of mixing and things. So who you've got on tonight is myself, Benny Vapes. We've got our own mixing detective, which is Liam Sherlock Holmes. We've got our own mixing maestro, which is Tim, Advocate for Liberty. And we've also got the green goddess of mixing, which is Lady Liberty. If you are in chat, have a look at the top and see if you're in Twat Chat. If you're in Twat Chat, swap it over to live chat. You'll keep up with everything we are doing. If you have got any questions about mixing, pop them in chat and we will get round to them. And if you are stuck on a recipe, stuck on mixing notes or anything like that, we can help you out. You've come to the right place. Right. We will pop this out. Pop out chat. Push that across. Come on, you little booger.
I'm gonna sit back tonight. I reckon you and Tim should as well, lady. I reckon we should all sit back tonight and let Benny answer all of the mixing questions to see what he's learned over the years.
Nothing. I've learned jack shit. I'm just here to host it.
I won't be able to stop myself from jumping in to help people though, and Benny's giving them, weird information.
Yeah, when Benny's telling
That's
them,
why
yeah,
I
you
have
should,
people on.
you should
That's
add a
why I
Hayabusa
have.
flavor to your strawberry to elevate the flavor.
Just put a little peach in it to boost it up. That's what I've learned over the years. A little bit of peach.
Yeah, it
to
works
boost
great
the
when you're
strawberry.
boosting lavender, right?
That's what I have. That's what I have learned. I've learned to let everybody else talk on this show instead of me. That's what I have learned. Oh, right. Liam, do you want to go through chat?
Yeah, so in chat tonight we have Birdie, the big, beautiful, bearded bastard.
Exactly. That's the one.
I
We
hope
have-
you feel better soon.
Brian
He's a poorly birdie, though. He's got bird flu.
We have Brian Ferguson. I hope you get better. I hope you get better soon, Birdie, as well. We have Neil Pitts. We have Leander Mangan. We have Frankie Jazz, 24/7.
Funky Jazz, 24/7.
We got Punk Rock Vapor.
You got to do that,
Birdie's
Liam.
other new half.
Liam.
Birdie's other new half.
That's it.
We also have Neil Pitts, Martin Saunders, Steve Dawson, and we also have, I'm sure I saw Wild Rocky somewhere. Yeah, we got Rocky Tooney, we got John Vaping Joker, Free Rider Vapor, and we have, I'm sure I've missed somebody else. I'm sure I just saw somebody. Not Rocky Tooney, John
If Scott
Vaping
Woodward, if
Joker,
Woodward, if Scott Woodward,
and
Woodward.
Scott Woods. I knew I'd seen somebody else there. I believe that is everybody.
Welcome, one and all. What we'll do is we have a little bit of a buffet. We'll start with Tim tonight.
All right, I'm going to hurry
Cloud
because it's
chipper.
outside. I got the Vena on top of the
You live
Lost
in the middle of
Vape,
nowhere.
this
How
is
can there be someone outside? You live in the
Centaur.
middle of nowhere.
the Centaur. There's they changed it, so now we have the detour going through our property.
How'd you
And then
have
that I have the
We'll talk. Yeah.
I have the tester thing of this is that lady will remember this.
Candlelight
What's
punch.
it? Candlelight punch, which is like a apricot peach orange cream. Well, orange ice cream. It's like a punch bowl you throw ice cream on top. And then I got the Lost Vape Thelema with the Hadley on top, and in that I have the Mango Sublime. And those are the things I'm actually vaping today, so I will pass it to. I'm gonna pass it to Liam.
Okay, so I got the Legend 3 with the Geek Vape Z Fly on top. And in that, I am still vaping on my Raspberry and Blackberry Custom.
Oh, nice.
And I will pass it over to a lady.
So I've got my cross pod with Mango Sublime. I've got this new Oxva DNA, the Oxva Slim DNA
Ooh,
pod.
what do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
I love it. I have the maple bourbon cheesecake in here and it tastes amazing. I really have been loving this thing. I want it in a booch box.
Hey, I go down.
I've got the one nitrous here, the pink and purple one. That's got my banana pudding. I've got the recoil on the Tesla, and that has my Lady Liberty Liquids Boysenberry Sundae.
Nice.
And my other Boosh Box win, it has been dubbed the Gaudy Nitrous because it is blinged out like hell, but I don't care. I fucking love this thing. And that's also on a Thelema, and that has my blueberry custard in it because I've been playing with the new Wonder flavors that are going to be coming like in the next couple weeks.
Nice.
And that's it. What you got, Benny?
So I'm on the Gua with the Eclipse on top, and inside that Eclipse Stew. Inside that I've got the very last of vanilla berries. I would say I pick this up from a Barry or over. It's a good price over at Vape Gems at the moment. I would pick that one up because it's a really, really nice juice. Vanilla berry.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can tell you've been enjoying that, Benny, because it's almost gone.
It has, yeah, it has. It's virtually gone. And you can tell that like I've manhandled it because labels nearly disappeared. I'm also on the Cooker, which has got my last of my naturally extracted stuff. So let me have a look at this. I'm looking to see, because I got my bottles. My bottles came, so I can use my squonker now. Squonkers.
Nice.
Just need something to put on it, but yeah, I think they're gonna be. Oh, that's fucking massive. No, that's not gonna. That overhang's gonna get on my tit end, so that won't work. I've got an Asgard. It's a little bit of a big boy though, so it won't fit on any of them. I just wondered if it would fit on, but
It's a neighbor. Someone tried running him off the road, and he got a flat tire. He's parked right out front of my house.
Ah,
So I was
He's
just
He's gonna
seeing
be parked there for a couple hours. So
I was just seeing if the Asgard would fit, but it won't, unfortunately. So
No, I've noticed a lot of the new mods, a lot of the newer mods out now just fit 24 mil.
yeah, well, they're older ones, aren't they? So they didn't do the 30 mils then. Do you know what I mean? So it's Squonky's not really for the big stuff, is it? Do you know what I mean? It's not really.
No.
Oh, Birdie is finally catalogued all of my concentrates. Got some concentrates off a Waftam. So he's finally
Nice.
done it. He's going to get into. Just watch Ozzy Osbourne's funeral live on YouTube. God bless him. May rest in peace. Exactly, Birdie. It is. I hope you've put them onto ELR or anywhere like that.
yes,
To be fair, he has.
yeah, you got him. I put him
Is
all.
that
on
what he's
yellow.
been? Is that what he's been doing? Nice.
Oh, by the way, Birdie, I can't follow you unless you comment on something so I can find you.
Can't follow you unless you leave a bird trail.
Yeah, well, you do. You have to have some kind of presence on there to find it, unless he shares it with me. I mean, I guess he could share it and I could do it, but I can't find a way to search out a name that hasn't been used other than putting a stash on. I've tried looking, and unless Rocky knows a different way to do it.
Birdie says, I'm a little far away to do a road service. Call out.
Yeah, that's what's going on here. He's got a meeting, but he's also going to pick up another tire on the way. His spare tire he just got ruined the other day, so he doesn't have one. And his new truck.
you had to mention that song, didn't you, Tim? I'm still mad at you for releasing that song, so don't.
I only released one of the two bad ones. Two more songs.
Yeah, just for
and the
fun, wear an
album's
afro
done.
and a fake beard. Fair enough. An afro and a fake beard. We can do that. Not a problem. Don't know why. Don't know why you want me to wear an afro and a fake beard. Don't know. Brian's got some fetish for afros and fake beards.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Benny.
The old man, you all right? Yeah. Right, so I want to know, right, and I don't know, because it's a little bit of a thing. I like a Macca's RY4. Yeah. Thought that were fantastic from the juice cabin.
Yeah.
Really nice. It was net tobacco with vanilla. Can't get it anymore. Discontinued. So I'm thinking about getting some net tobacco myself and mixing with that and see what we can come up with. What has anybody? I don't know if anybody in chat has done any mixing with net tobaccos. I know it was a bit of a thing when Sticks used to bring his out and people have mixed with that.
Yep.
But
I
yeah,
had a bunch of those.
Yeah, I don't think that's. We have to mix it up a bit. Yeah, exactly. We've got to mix it up a bit. Yeah.
I don't think Sticks is viable for you anyway, because I don't even think they're available over here anymore. And the one thing I did find with the Sticks tobaccos is you have to use them really, really high.
Really high. Yep.
Um,
Otherwise, they kind of just get blown out by everything else.
wasn't there some available over here? Was it Drake's?
Yeah, but they don't do a vanilla one. They don't do a vanilla like an RY4. They
No,
do.
but could you pick up? So could you make your own RY4?
Yes, that's what I was thinking of doing. I was thinking of getting some burley. I need to see. I don't know where bottle is for my. Oh no, that's not it. I need to find out on what. I think on the bottle of Macca's it did tell you. I'll have to find it. It did. I think it did tell you what it was.
And be honest, Benny, you want the RY horror is what you really want.
No, I like the RYO, but I do like that dirt. If you've never had,
Net tobaccos have a dirtier like flavor.
It has a
to it.
dirtier taste to it. It's dirty. It's earthy. It's more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But before we go into that,
Earthy, natural, kind of.
yeah.
Nice flow checker.
All right, Scott. I'll have to might have to hit you up on them Sticks mixes. He thinks he has some Sticks mixes in Pete's stash. Might have to get them off you and have a look.
Yeah, I've got all the ones that they carried before at NAMS.
Right, we have got a question. Mr. Punk Rock Vapor has put one in. No good for Liam because he cannot taste grape at all. Right.
I get
so
Dynatap.
I do actually have a question. I can't find a really nice grape liquid that I enjoy, so I'm thinking about making my own. Got any pointers as to what I need, etc.? Haven't got a clue. First of all, you will need a set of scales. If you haven't got them, little set of scales. Makes it easier, Mr. Punk. Little set of scales. Just need them. I use them all the time. You can pick them up for $5. Do you know what I mean? £7. Get better ones. You can pay 10, 20, 30, whatever you want to pay. You pay as long as it's got 0.01 on it. That's what you need. You need 0.01 to go to, because that's obviously where you need to be. Also needs to have a tar button or a tear button, whatever you want to call it. I got a little thing. Someone had a little bit of an issue because I called it a tar, and it's tear. tear. Not bothered. You need some of that, and obviously bottles, and some nicotine. Yeah, scales that read 2 decimal places. Yeah, VG and PG, and some nicotine. Best place to get your nicotine from, if you are going to go down the 72 milligram, is get it from a place called the Hub with Nick in front of it.
Yeah, I don't think punk rock is in the UK. I believe punk rock is American.
Punk rock's
Delosi.
not. Where have you
Isn't
been?
he?
Delosi. Or
Oh,
Nick
okay.
Base.
No.
Delosi,
Punky.
Delosi is Nick Base. So, yeah, that's where you get it.
No. Punk is 100% UK.
Ah,
based.
right, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on with Birdie now, remember?
He is, yes, he is definitely.
Well, Birdie's on with him now.
Oh, he
So
has
you're gonna
72. Birdie said
Okay.
he has 72 milligram. Right, that's fine. So you don't need any 72 milligram.
As
Right.
far as the grapes are concerned, what kind of grape are you looking for? That's the difference. If you're trying to look for a natural grape, or if you're just okay with like a candied grape, there's a huge difference. Candied soda is a lot easier. A lot easier.
I tell you what is, if you want a soda one that's got a little bit of thing, the Flavour West grape soda is not too bad.
Not bad. Fantasy grape, Mullenberry.
Yes. Echo Dove says, I recommend going for a scale with 0.1 grams and a max 200 grams. Why? Because then they pick up better in the lower ranges compared to one that goes up to 500 grams or more. Yeah.
Candy grape gives okay. Then candy grape sour from Wonder Flavors. Ignore the sour. It's not really all that sour. It's just grape candy. If you like grape Jolly Rancher flavor, kind of.
Yeah, like I say,
And that'll work with your sodas too. It works well with the sodas too.
Yes. So if you're going to go, grape's a little bit of a thingy one that you're going to have to play around a little bit to get it where you want. That's the only problem, because like Liam, he just tasted diesel off of them. He don't get.
I mean, grape juice Wonder Flavors TPA aren't
G.
bad, but I do think that the Flavor West is better.
Yeah, like I say, the Flavour West grape soda is all right. I know that was used as a secret ingredient that's not very secret in a Empire Vape Co's one that he said that it costs a fortune and it's fucking 100% that grape soda. Fucking 100%. Somebody tastes it. I was like, there's fucking in that, is that? So yeah, it's like a darker grape, which is not too bad. But yeah, you're gonna have to get a couple of them to have a play around with. To get something that you like, that's the thing. Great. Don't expect it to taste like a grape. That's the thing.
Hey, Graham.
Not like a fresh grape, no.
No.
Grape candy or grape soda or candy soda kind of. That grape candy sour works well with the others to kind of fill out the soda flavor the rest of the way. If you add the soda to it, it tastes more like a soda than a candy.
Yeah. So that's where you need to start. Look at the grapes. Decide, ignore some of it, what's on there. Because, like I say, as someone put in, not all grapes are created equal.
I mean, there are others that work.
Sour blurb berry candy. Wonder Flavors is good for the candy. Yeah?
Oh, yep, the new one.
Yeah. So put that in with a bit of your grape in it and see what you get. Guys, I'm going to buy some bits and bobs and have a play. I think everything I've had commercially is very perfume. Yes.
The only grape that I've tried that I didn't really get diesel from was one of the Wonder Flavors ones. I
Probably the
think it was.
sour grape candy.
No, I think it was the purple drink.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet and sour purple drink. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's
That's
the
actually
only.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that's the only one I tried that I didn't get diesel from.
Says sour blurple candies, berry candy's good, but it's really easy to turn it just a little too high and you get kind of medicinal. Just don't push that one real hard.
That's what he's saying. They've all turned very perfume.
Yeah,
They
That
do
one
get
can.
like
That one can do
Yeah.
that. Yeah. If you're
You
sensitive
do-
to perfume, you're gonna get that out of that one if you push it.
Yeah. Do you want to see what Graham's? He's just put a recipe, and I don't know what he's bobbed in.
yeah. I'm just calling that. Ah, okay. So this is from a fresh pies. So let me do a share screen on this a second. It is DIY purple bomb, I think it said. It's gone up.
Pixie bomb. Yep.
Purple pixie bomb. Yeah. Whenever I do
I was
a share,
on the show when he made this.
or whenever I do a
when he
share,
made this.
whenever I do a share screen, it always at the little preview screen right over the top of the title. So we
This
got,
is when cotton candy jelly bean came out.
yeah. So
That's
it's
when this came up.
0.8% Wonder Flavors cotton candy jelly bean, 1.6% Wonder Flavors grape candy sour, and 1.8% pixie stick candy.
And we can
And
take
pixie
the fact
stick
that
candy
that
has a
pixie
grape
stick-
flavor.
Yes.
It
Yes.
has grape because that's what ruined my apple thing.
Yes. Rocky's just put one in. He used plum purple in my sour diesel.
See, my Rocky recipe, my comments don't show up until I scroll up and then scroll back down again
Oh, I don't
on the
know what that
comments.
is.
It's odd. Right, so I'll open up Rocky's now and do a share screen on that one. So we have DIY Sour Diesel Strain, which is 1% TFA champagne, 0.2% Flavora Lime, 0.8% Flavora Pink Guava, 0.4% Wonder Flavors Plum Purple, and 0.6% TFA Sour. That Wonder Flavors Plum is very nice.
Yes.
It is very,
Yeah,
very
plum
nice
purple.
plum. Yeah.
The SSA is good, but not as good as the Wonder flavors.
Yeah,
Don't
so-
accidentally order the wrong one; you get yelled at by the other half.
So yeah, just have a look around and see what, like say, there's a couple of flavours there with grape that you can sort of play around with. Graham's just put one of that up. That pixie stick gives you that candy. We put it in there and it tasted. You were getting grape.
Yeah,
from
that
and
it was
also
it was this
pixie stick.
weird mulled cider, and it was okay until you got to that grape note. And it's like, why is there a grape note in my cider? That doesn't make sense.
yeah. So there's a couple of bits that you can throw at you there. Neil Pitts uses grape innerwear and grape juice TPA together for a good grape flavour. There you go. He uses that combination, grape and grape. You probably, if you're gonna get it, you probably are gonna want to get a couple of grapes.
Yeah.
Not just, do you know what I mean? Don't go out and buy 50 million of them, but just have a look. We've talked about this before, Punk. If you want to know what people are mixing with, go on the LR and just search for them and see what what flavours the grape. I don't know if we can show him, Liam, if you can show him how to do it. Because he's new all mixing and that.
Let me open up ELR. 2 seconds and we get it queued up. Right, so let's do a share screen. Okay, so quick share on this. So this is ELR. So I've just gone on. So this is your landing page. So when you go in, this is where you'll immediately go. Click on resources. Click on flavor list. Then, for example, type in grape. Search. This will bring up all your bases. Now, the important thing to do is where it says recipes, click on that to sort it by recipes. This will give you all of the correct flavors. Now, as you can see, TFA grape juice used in 24,000 recipes. So
there you go. Grape soda, same again, used in innerwear.
10, yeah. So
Now-
grape juice, for example, from TFA. Click on that. And yeah, that was a terrible example. There was nothing on
Well-
there. That's odd.
Well, the only thing about the
Log in
numbers
to
is
see
also
useful
pay
stats.
attention to when
You're
they
not logged
came
in.
out.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's misleading. Sometimes it's misleading because the TPA
Come
has
off
been
and
out
go back
forever,
on.
and like the candy, grape candy sour hasn't been out nearly as long,
No, I know
and
what
the
it
Blurple's
is.
even newer.
When I open up links from YouTube, it opens it up in Edge. I'm
All
not
right.
logged in. I'm not logged into ELR on Edge. So let me go back in and try that again because that didn't go very well. Right. So you go onto the landing page. So click over here on where it says user, and it'll give you the option to log in. If you've logged in once and you've asked it to remember, it'll just log you in automatically every time you go in. Go to resources, flavor list, type in flavor you're searching for, and then sort by recipes. Then grape juice TFA. Now, got the option to type in your notes here if you've actually tasted the flavor and you want to make some notes on it. It gives you your percentages, single flavor recommendations. And then you got notes. So you can read all the notes that people have put in previously. You will find the vast majority of them are people copying and pasting notes from other users. So you might have 5 or 6 of the same notes. And then if you go down to most commonly used with, so you can click on that, and that'll tell you how many recipes and what flavor. So super sweet is generally going to be top of the bunch on the vast majority of these flavors, but it's used with grape candy quite a bit, dragon fruit, Fuji, and then you can just, if you wanted to, you can click on Flavor West Grape Soda. That'll then take you to the Flavor West Grape Soda info page, and then most commonly used with on that one, and then that'll tell you on there what that's used with. And you'll start to see that there's similarities. You might find that there's 3 in common that are used together. So the TFA grape juice, the Flavor West grape soda, sweetener, and there might be another like the grape candy from TFA that showed up on the grape juice. So you might find that those 3 together will probably play really well.
Yeah.
But might give you more of a candy grape.
And like, obviously, Tim's obviously saying that the new, most used isn't always best. Simple reason of that there is newer flavours and there's older ones that are being used in loads of recipes. But just have a look down and see, because obviously, what happened was mixing slowed down a little bit, and it. Do you know what I mean? To what it was in the AD. So do have a look at some of the newer flavours, like Tim's saying. You might find they are
that sour, that Blurple.
Yeah.
That Blurple candy is only like last year.
One of the things you'll find as well is ELR was one of the only recipe sites out there when it all started off. And then there's been a couple more since then. So people then tend to gravitate towards their favourite one.
Yes.
So there's less users potentially using it, putting in the newer flavours because mixers that are still on there are still using the old flavours because that's what they like.
Yes. But you do find, like I say, it just gives you a base. It's not saying don't do this, don't do that. It just gives you a base line of where to look. Do you know what I mean? To get inspiration. We're not telling you this is better than that, that's better than this, go there. Notice episodes are still up on DIY and Die. That's exactly it, yes. That's a good resource. Go over DIY and Die. They'll have gone through and looked for the episode of Grape.
No, the only reason why I clicked on that sorting to get it used in however many recipes is because of the naming conventions on the LR.
Yes.
So you might find that there's one on there that has 0 flavors. That has only used by one or two people.
Probably not even the right flavor name.
And it looks like it looks like it's TFA. Someone might have just mistyped it.
Yes. So just have a look. Like I say, do go DIY Die noted episodes if you do want flavour notes. They've gone through virtually every flavour that you could think of on most of them. Some of them they're not exactly right on the flavour profiles. Do you know what I mean? But some of them are. But yeah,
To answer your question, Birdie, it's adding hibiscus to blue ras, just go low. If you're using the cap hibiscus, 0.5%. And then what you should find is it makes that blue ras a little bit thicker and just adds that a little something extra to the blue ras just to knock it up a notch. You don't really want to be tasting that hibiscus. And if you're quite sensitive to perfumey floral flavors, then maybe you start a little bit lower. But I found 0.5% is the sweet spot where it doesn't seem to bleed through.
Neil's still trying to figure out all the flavors, so we all.
I've tried several times. I've even published recipes on all the flavors, and then they changed it. And just as I thought I was starting to get the hang of it, they changed again.
Yeah,
And I thought, oh, screw that, I'm not trying to learn this time again.
You're not the only one that's trying to figure it out. We have no fucking idea.
I refuse to even try.
Yeah, 0.5% Birdie, 0.5.
Oh, dear, you're all right, mate. Fell asleep. Wake now. Woo. Yeah, Brian says all the flavours isn't really updated as it should be. That's why I stick to ELR. If you do want to, like I say, there is the vaping community calculator that does have a lot of the new flavours. People using that have migrated between them both. They use them both. So you might find that if you are looking for a newer flavour and you think, well, there's not many people use it, go over to Vaping Community Calculator and see what they've got on there. Because a lot of people migrated over when there were a big fallout and they had a bitch fight between them all. And
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Handbags at 50 fucking paces came out. And people shot over different places. So do check out there as well because, Birdie says he likes floral, so I say 0.5. I do like floral, and Neil saying floral flavours I start at 0.25 because they can overpower a recipe fast. Yes, they will.
Yes, they can.
Yeah. Do you want to bring that up then, Tim? What you brought up for him?
Yeah, that's Bob's recipe. I actually tried this one. So maybe not do that. So here's Bob's recipe. Blue Raz bullshit for Golf T Vapes MTL. It's MTL, but this works just fine in a non-MTL. Blue Raz slush, OS DIY. We talked about that the other day at 8% because you can push that one quite a bit. Blue Raz Flavora. Remember I told you about that, Birdie, about using that as a base part of the Blue Raz at 1. You don't need a lot of it, but it needs to be in there to kind of fill out that Blue Raz. And he did use the Blue Raz VSO as well, 2.5.
It's a cult.
Yeah. I know you have some VSO, but if you don't have that one, you could just turn the Blue Raz Flavora up a little bit. It'd be a little different, but it'll still be nice Blue Raz. Blue Sand Citron. I don't know if you had that one either. I imagine
Still
you
a
would. At 1%. That's just like you could add just a nice little touch of lemon in there to do the same thing ish. Cooling agent WS23 at 2%, and Polar Blast because he does the inhale and exhale.
I don't like Polar Blast. I don't know.
Yeah, and I don't know if Birdie really wants to do cooling, especially when he does, but if he does, it's there. If not, then just drop those out. Hibiscus from Cap, he used at 1%. It kind of works because it's kind of a sweeter hibiscus more than a floral with a cap. And then sweet candy from Cap to round it out at 1%. And then 0.25. I would, in your case, because you used to commercial, you might want to bump that up to at least a half, if not all the way to 1, because you are really used to commercial. I don't think you're starting off where you're going to really, it's going to satisfy your craving right off the hand. I mean, going right straight from commercial is just starting off. Yeah, I would recommend 1 for you, but eventually work your way down. It'll be better on your coils. But yeah, that's Bob's. I've used this before. I actually used this in my burrow tank before. And it works. And I also dripped it as well when I had it. It was fine. It was good for a Blue Raz. I just get over Blue Raz real quick. It's not an ADV for me like it is for some people. It's just like, I like it. And then I was like, I'm bored with it.
Rocky's saying VC's antipod. Birdie says, so am I. And then he says, so am I, Birdie. But hello, welcomes all vapors, 100%. And Cloud Chucker has just blown up his signature malt X18. Put
Well,
the
it's
batteries
good
in the
job.
wrong way
the
and it
other-
went pop.
But yeah, it's a good job around the safety fuse, isn't it? That's what they're there for. I believe
Blu-ray,
believe you can replace them as well. The fuses.
ELR though typically will have the flavors on first, the new flavors when they come out, because they can be entered. Now, whether or not they stay there, it depends on who's moderating and whether or not they know the new flavors came out. They might disappear. The others, once they go on, they'll stay on, like VC and ATF. They'll stay there once they're there, but they're a little slower getting the new flavors on. It takes a while. Someone has to let them know and have them entered when new
He
flavors
says
drop.
he's used
Speaking
to
of new
Wolf
flavors drop,
Sam's-
don't forget, we do have the drop coming early next month.
He says he's used to Wolf Sam's liquid, so it's not overly sweet.
Okay, so just do a half. I wouldn't do a quarter. That's a little low.
And he's
No,
done.
That's pretty damn low.
Yeah, Watson did used to use really low sweetener though, because he used to
Yeah.
use the sweetness in the
the
flavors.
liquid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because Birdie's used to vaping it like that, he'd probably find 0.5% too sweet.
Yeah. So, and it's Blue Raz every day for 6 years. He's a proper on Blue Raz.
Yep. Mhm.
So, and we've got spare fuses. Happy days. We've got spare fuses. Yeah, Neil. A lot of it's not too. See, we're not too bad. Our liquids are. Our liquids are overly sweet on a lot of them. Not all.
No,
not the
they-
cheaper
they-
ones.
they-
No, the cheaper ones are the cheaper ones.
Oh, every time I buy every time I buy commercial, then I always find them overly sweetened.
Right,
for
you
me.
want to try that.
I mean,
If
I
you
mean,
want sweet,
Pugs and,
try that.
Pugs and Nevs actually push that sweetener level a little on this.
That is strawberry cannoli, right? From Bams. That stuff is so sweet it claws your fucking teeth. I can't
Yeah.
vape it. I just can't vape it. It's that sweet. It's awful.
Yeah.
I've got another one that's same. That one's same. No, that's Miyake. Not that one. Where's the other one that I can't vape? Oh, Fumis cotton candy. Fuck me, that is awful. That's another one that just claws your teeth. And it don't taste all like cotton candy either.
Most of the ones I've tried, Benny, even the non-budget ones, they all have at least 1% sweetening. At least.
These aren't too bad. Pixie juice aren't too bad. They're not overly
Oh
sweet.
no, yeah, that's what those type of ones are. They're more in line with the DIY type.
Yes.
So
yeah. They
yeah,
add a little bit sweeter. They add a little bit sweeter than normal,
Yeah.
but they're not clawing. Yeah.
it's like Pixie Juice, Flavor Craver, ones like that are based on the DIY market, based
Yes.
on one shots. They're not going to be as sweet as the commercial short fills.
Oh, I know that, Birdman. Yeah, I know that's why they did it. I've talked to them many times about it.
Rocky Junior's
Yeah,
just put the
we just
best
like to pick
blue
one.
raspberry recipe of 2023.
Is this just going to be Rocky's nutsack in disguise?
yeah.
You never know.
You're
It is
catching on,
wrong.
Liam. You're not supposed to catch on for that for at least another 6 months.
All right, so we've got DIY Sweet Tarts, which is 1% Vape Train Fizzy Sherbet, 4% TFA Sweet Raspberry, 5% Wonder Flavor Sour Blue Raspberry Candy, and 2% TFA Sweet and Tart.
I've had this.
Now, I know just from looking at that, that's going to be a nice sweet juice as well, because those flavors used in there are fairly sweet.
Yeah, I have the list somewhere. If I had looked back through my messages, but yeah, don't think because you didn't put a sweetener in, there's no sweetener in your liquids. By the way, because I got a list from Wonder Flavors. There's a considerable amount of them that have it. I got a list from Flavora. There's a considerable amount that have sweetener added, and Flavor West has it. You can taste it in most of them. So,
Yeah, but Flavor West was made for primarily candy
Candy.
anyway.
candy, yeah, but yeah, so. Yeah, sweeten to taste. And sometimes you do not need to add sweetener if you're used to low sweetener, because those flavors, some of them have a punch in them.
Yes, it would have been bad if you put the solid fuse in. You'd have been like my van did.
Yeah.
Battery
Yeah, I
dancing
heard about
around
your
fucking
van
thing.
trying to burn down your van. What is
Yeah,
it?
battery dancing around fucking thing.
Let's
Or
put
like
fire out with our
Hanky trying to
hand.
burn down his house. Hanky trying to burn down his house. You trying to burn down your van. That was pretty close to each other too.
Yeah. So yeah, so I hope that helps out with a blue raz, and I hope that helps out with a grape pump rock. Do you know what I mean? I hope that gives you a little bit of a starting block. Just where to go and what to look at.
If you do drop the hibiscus into your blue raspberry ADV birdie, I'll be interested to know what you think. Even if it's like you're talking bollocks, I'd still be interested to know what you think.
Yeah. It's, obviously, give feedback if
Yeah.
you think, no, that's shit. I particularly got it and didn't really think it did hold for me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. He's not allowed
I don't
anymore,
typically
dogs.
put it in my. I don't use hibiscus in my blue ras mixes, but that's personal preference.
Yeah. I'm not a massive floral person at all. You know, I don't like Parma violets or all like
I
that.
have to want the floral. I have to be craving it,
No.
which happens occasionally, but I have to really want it.
Yeah.
I think lychee sometimes, I don't mind it, but as long as it's not used.
Lychee's one of those. Lychee's one of those strange ones. The wrong lychee can be very, very floral.
Very
And
Yeah.
soapy.
soapy, floral,
Yeah.
potpourri.
Yeah, it's that rose that can turn it to soap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now the new lychee lemonade thing that's coming out, that's
That one's
uniquely
good.
well tempered lychee.
I don't mind lychee if it's done well. I don't mind it. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind it with a bit of
I think
strawberry,
you, Benny,
things
I
like that.
think
Do you
you'd
know
be
what I mean?
okay with that new Wonder flavors with the lemonade lychee. I think you'd be okay with that as a one shot.
Well, while we're on, Noms have got 20% off again.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw 20% off.
Yeah.
Something about for the last time it said in my email.
Oh, yeah.
What's that all about?
Don't know. They're going pop.
I don't know either. I
They
thought that
going
was a little
under?
weird.
I
I
guess
actually
you
meant to
better
look that
message
up and I
Richard
forgot.
and talk to him and see what's going on. There, Tim.
Yeah, for nice inoffensive florals, I found honeysuckle.
Yeah,
Hibiscus.
Neil says honeysuckle, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, honeysuckle, hibiscus, and TFA cherry blossom.
Yeah, you did
Sugar
Sucker My
Orchid,
Lemonade,
too.
wasn't it? Sucker My Lemonade?
Yeah,
Sugar
yeah.
Orchid from Flavora.
I probably pushed that honeysuckle a little bit higher than most people could find comfortable, to be honest, because I wanted a slightly floral bent.
Which honeysuckle did you use?
TFA, I think it was.
TFA. Yeah. The milder version would be the Wonder flavors. Honey berry, actually, because it's got a little berry taste. It mellows it out a little bit, but it's honeysuckle when it creates the berries. Is all it is.
Tim, you all right, mate? Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Nice to wake up to our beautiful faces.
I actually completely forgot what I was looking up.
I have no idea. No idea.
Yeah, so
Good
I don't either.
job.
It had something to do with here, but I can't remember now.
to go back to your Macazar Y4 then,
Yes.
Ben,
Yes.
what are you thinking?
So, I'm probably going to get some from Drake's, I think. I don't know whether to go with, because I can't remember what. See if I can find out on
Was it-
Macazar Y4.
Wasn't there another British one?
Yeah,
Um,
Vape
I-
IQ.
No. There was another British one. They actually released. They had short fills as well at one point. I can't remember what they were called. I want to say Manabush, but I know Manabush is American.
Manabush is UK. Manabush is UK. Where have you been?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Manabush then.
Yeah, but they did a lot. They're not naturally extracted. They're a lot of just tobacco blends.
Are they? I thought they were. They
Yes.
were naturally extracted.
No,
ones.
not as far as I know. They're not.
Have a look at France as well, Benny, because there were some. I know chefs got some from France, and they were very, very nice tobaccos. They just didn't sell very well because they were short fills, but they were 50-50 short fills.
See what I put on net tobaccos are. Traditional villa. Made net tobaccos and more traditional vanilla and caramel producers flavoursome, yeah. Macazar Y4. It doesn't say what it was.
Yeah, Nature Vape's a good one as well. Frankie Jazz has just put in them.
Oh. See if I can get a picture. Images. Ah, here we
Frankie's
go.
saying try Nature Vape.
No, that's tobacco. All right, so can I zoom in on that? How do you zoom in on your bloody thing? It is smooth Virginia leaf. That's what it is.
I was going to say, if you really want to zoom in on a picture on your PC, Benny, I've seen experts doing it on TV. All you have to do is shout "enhance" at it, and it brings
Enhance.
up a bigger picture.
Enhance. 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 It's not working, mate.
Ah, worth the shot.
It's not working.
But,
Welcome
so it
to
was
NET Vapor Reviews.
a Virginia one. So more of a hand rolling tobacco.
Yeah, it's Virginia leaf. Virginia bright leaf, I think it is. Caramel and vanilla. And I would probably guarantee that it was TFA or Capella who were using.
There was one. I'm trying to think of the tobaccos that I've tried. There was one that was spot on to an amber leaf rolling tobacco.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the hell it was. It's been a while since I looked at it.
Only if it has in voice
That's
recognition.
where it was. No voice recognition.
God damn it. God damn it. Oops. What the fuck's he saying? Drag 4 calls for?
Look at that. Birdie's #1 now.
Where have you been? Birdie's been #1 for a while,
I know.
Tim.
Right,
that a
so I can get a Virginia tobacco from Drake's. Burley, American tobacco blend, no. Don't want Turkish, Cavendish. Ivana Reserve, which
Cavendish
I've
ain't
had.
bad.
I think a Burley's going to be a bit too much, Benny.
Yeah, I'm thinking Cavendish might be a better option than the Burley.
Do you reckon?
Easier to turn into an I-4, yeah.
Why are you telling me it's in my pants? I'm not saying
That's
it's in
actually
my
true, Frankie. Yes. Some nets do take a very long time to steep.
So yeah, I'll probably go with a bit of because I can get Virginia. I'm sure I can get Virginia still from the place we don't always talk about.
Yeah, you probably can.
I think.
Forget whose that was.
Well,
But
what do you
that,
think? What do you think of the for the caramel, Benny?
Do you know? I might actually stick it with another bit of RY4. You know, RY4 double,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and
That's
just
not
put a little
bad.
bit of vanilla in there.
I
See
don't know
what
that
comes out.
that dirtiness though on that RY4. I don't know whether that would stomp all over your net.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I don't know whether it would stomp all over your net, to be honest. Because
You don't have
that dirtiness on an RY4 double is very strong. It's a very, very pleasant flavour, but I think it would probably stomp all over your net. Because nets tend to
What
be a
is-
little bit lighter, don't they?
what's the I mean, you don't have the new Ultimate RY8, is it?
I don't know. No.
It's not really as caramel forward as you'd think, but it's actually a little smoother. Like Liam just said, it wouldn't be as dirty with the net. And then there's the other one, the newer cap one with both Wayne and I liked. The
What's that
newer
one?
cap. Wasn't that for you?
For you blend, yeah.
For you blend. If you have either one of those, that might be a smoother mix with the dirty tobacco to kind of take it a little bit on the less dirty side. Unless you really want to get down and dirty, Benny, that's okay too.
No. I do like a bit of a dirty.
Because those were really smooth, both of those.
Yeah,
The newer flavors.
Yeah, if you're going to do it that, then you probably would look at a bit of. I don't know. What would you say was the best caramels to go with it? He only wants to be a light caramel, not dark caramel, either. Toffee, that English toffee might go all right.
Yeah, the English toffee might be nice.
English
The
toffee might go all right.
slightly different twist on the caramel. That.
Right.
FA caramels. FA caramels a good one because that's quite light. I was going to say you could take it a little bit darker if you wanted to go with the Wonder Flavour salted caramel, but you just said you didn't want a dark one, so FA. I think the cap caramel is quite like caramel as well, isn't it? You might
that
even
sounds right.
you might even find there is the cap caramel in the Macca's.
It will be. It'll be TFA and cap. I'll guarantee because he used to. That's what he used to use. And a few.
Boy.
No, I don't like coffee, mate. There's no good saying to me put coffee in it. That just spoil it straight away. And yes, what was saying?
I mean, you say you didn't want to go dark, so you don't want the burnt caramel tobacco from SSA.
No. Frankie Jazz was saying try native vape for next. Yeah, they do the La Tabacaria, but
That's the
you
one
can't.
I was thinking
La
of.
Tabacaria, which is a French one,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you can't. They're not like a blend. A lot of them are blended. I've had a look.
Yeah, I think it was the tobaccoria that chefs had in at one point that was selling that was being sold as one shots, as short fills. Is that would make sense if it blends.
Marty's saying, Benny, seeing you go enhanced tennis me of work, we had new coffee machines and told the old security guard they were AQIVO.
Voice operated.
Oh, right.
So the security guard was shouting at the coffee machines. That's aim.
Oh, yeah, Alchemist Cupboard doing. Yeah, I've seen Alchemist Cupboard are nearly sold out. I think they're all sold out, to be honest with you, mate.
I can almost picture Birdman arguing with some kind of a voice activated system, just arguing with it and having if he recorded it, he could make $1 million off it.
All right,
The
Dion's.
T-Priv or the iPriv or whatever it was.
Yeah,
Oh my
iJoy
God.
did one, didn't they? iJoy did one that just go. More, was it iJoy Warrior or something that did the voice
No.
recognition? They
Oh,
used to
we
tell
had
it to them and
the
go.
iPriv is the
The smock.
Smock one. I have that, and it argues with you when you go to shut down. Tell it to
Are
shut
you
down.
serious?
Are you serious? Yes,
Yes,
I'm fucking serious.
yeah, like I say, iJoy.
You start
did one
off, you're
that-
joking with it, and by the time you're done, you're ready to actually throw this
We
thing
have a
against
video
the
of
wall.
him actually getting pissed off and flipping it off.
At first, I thought this will be fun. No.
yeah, yeah,
It
they're
was
not great.
hilarious.
Neil Pitt saying chocolate works good in the tobacco recipe. Yeah, Birdie says I can argue with myself on those.
I know it's not the right one probably in there, by the way, Benny, but caramelized tobacco SSA might fit really well too.
I might fit in with it.
Not the burnt caramel, but the caramelized tobacco. That's a little bit smoother.
Dion, what do you think of Drake's? Because he said he went with Drake's tobacco instead. What do you think of it? What? Because that's what's in here is Drake's cigar. That's the last is Drake's cigar. Is that? I don't find it as dirty as what Leslie's were. I don't find them as earthy. That one. Do you know what I mean?
Got to be super dirty, or Benny's not into it.
Yeah, no, I don't know if it wasn't as he likes it. Right. What have you tried? What ones have you tried? Like I say, I found that cigar one's not as. It's not letting me. I'm wanting more.
It's like a smooth cigar. Is that what you're getting?
Yeah,
Nice smooth.
yeah, but it's not even a smooth cigar. It's yeah, not as dirty. Exactly, Dion. That's what I'm saying. They're not as earthy as what Leslie's were. I don't think they are at all. You know, having this one, this is the only one that I've had is this, and I don't find it as, yeah, it's like it's been cut. Do you know when someone it's like Leslie do it and you get the full thing, but these like have
Like it's
been watered
refiltered?
down a little. Yeah, like it's been watered down a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? probably make it stop it being as dirty as what Les used to have it. Yeah.
It might actually been filtered through thoroughly
Yeah.
when before it was, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
or taken out before it got to that point.
Yeah. Yeah, talk to Vic. I've not seen Vic for ages, mate. I think he's gone a little bit underground as Vic at the moment. He's been poorly
He's gone
and
rogue.
things, hasn't he? Yeah, he's been poorly and he's got things going on, so I ain't seen him around for a while. Rocky's just put in RY4 2.0. If you want to bring that up.
Don't worry, that'll be the
Yep.
nutsack.
Yeah.
Let me click on that recipe.
Be upset if Rocky doesn't get him with nutsack today.
Right, so it's 0.2% Flavour Biscotti and 4% TFA RY4 double.
There you go.
Very, very simple recipe. Very nice recipe. I had a little play around with tobaccos as well, Benny. I'll just do a share screen on this one. I'm not too sure whether it would be for you, but I'm sure I thought I had a couple that I'd have a look through, see if I can find one for you. But we got Golden Halo, which is 2%
yeah.
vape 2% vape train creme brulee, 3% Inawera custard, 2.5% vape train golden syrup, 3.5% vape train honeycomb, and 4% TFA RY4 double.
That sounds all right. I don't mind RY4 double, to be fair.
Let me have a look through. I'm sure I got a dirty tobacco here.
Yeah, I made a
Rocky
butterscotch version.
FLV Sweet and Smoky is a good pipe tobacco. Inawera used to do some really nice tobaccos. We could never get them. Black for Pipe's supposed to be one of the best ones, wasn't it?
Cherry for pipe.
Cherry for pipe. Well, that's the other thing, right? So if I'm going to get some tobaccos, net tobacco, I'm going to see what else do you think would go with cherry? It'd probably go well with one.
Yep.
A fruit? Do you think a mango would go well with tobacco? Anybody think that? Mango?
Actually, I think Daniel did one or two of those mango tobacco mixes. I believe he did.
Anybody else thinking what would go with a tobacco? It's got me thinking what would go with a tobacco. Tim, they're not. It's a strange one, mate. It's not a tobacco as in the taste of a cigarette. It's the smell of a tobacco leaf, basically, or the pouch of tobacco when you open them and get that smell. That's what they're reminiscent of.
So the other one I did, I tried to do an RY4 a little bit different because RY4 is normally
mate,
caramel.
You can all get fucked with tea. Same with coffee. If anybody says plum, yeah, plum could go well. Plum could go well.
Plum goes really well. Nuts go quite well with tobacco.
I don't know nuts in my vapes. Thank you.
I swapped out the caramel for butterscotch and did a
All right,
butterscotch RY4, which worked out really well. I did a peach tobacco,
All right, peach could go well. Yeah.
which was it was different. It was a pleasant vapor. It was a bit different.
Yeah.
Um,
I might go with a custard as well. I might try a little bit of custard with it. Bit of a custardy. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Dion, what have you tried? If you're still there, mate, what have you tried at Drake's? Which one would you prefer? Which ones is it for you that you like? I'm gonna get a Virginia. Might get a Virginia. Might get a Burley. Try a Burley. Do you know what I mean? I could do with the one-shot ones rather. I need to see if I can get some Drake's one-shots.
I really like Bavora Burley. One of my favourite tobacco flavors. I know you want nets. You like nets, but Bavora Burley is one of my favourite tobacco flavors. I vape that on its own.
Steve's got saying that he's got some berry tobacco. It's quite nice, to be fair. Yeah, some dark berries would go nice with it. Some dark
berry,
fruits.
blackberry, and things like that.
Blackberry
yeah.
could, yeah.
I did a plum tobacco before Bogans came out with brandy, tobacco brandy. It turned out really nice.
Yeah, alcohols tend to go quite well.
Yep. Brandies and bourbons.
Oh, he gets Golden
go well with
Virginia.
alcohol.
He gets a bit of Golden Virginia. I'm never a Golden Virginia person, so. Let's try Golden Virginia. which is so I might have a look. See if because like I say,
Speaking of-
last when I got it from Chefs, and it was a one shot. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know if you can still get one shots of Drake.
Yeah,
Ooh,
your creams, a lot of cakes,
I don't
a
have
lot
that
of
flavor. I
biscuits
want to get
work
it.
quite well.
A biscuit might. I don't know about cake. Cheesecake.
What are you
might.
Maple
trying to
rum
order now?
tobacco
Yeah,
flavor, Flavor West. Maple rum tobacco from Flavor West. I didn't know that existed. I want to get that. I found a mango rum tobacco mix. It's just a two flavors and sweetener.
Like say, what is it might go well? Like you were just saying that what would that flavour rum might go well with it, mightn't it?
Yeah.
Rum.
Yep.
I've got a rum.
Yeah,
I've got a rum.
Yeah, what
a few rums will go with that. Cuban, even though it's not a tobacco, it is Cuban rum. That is actually really good from FA, I believe.
Well, that Cuban rum might go with a Cuban cigar.
It does go well. It goes with any tobacco flavor, but it is rum. It's not a cigar flavor. It's just rum.
Yeah, cherry tobacco. Yeah, I might try cherry tobacco. I quite fancy a cherry tobacco one.
If you can find it or a cherry for pipe, that's really good.
Yeah, what I found works really well with tobaccos is mainly the darker sort of flavors.
Yes.
Yep.
So
It also works really good with bakeries too.
yeah,
Can you get like a Dutch
Darker.
shag? What's that down an alley for 50 pence?
Oh, here, Benny, this one here. I'll share this one. See, I like this. Butterscotch LA. It's a little brighter, like you were saying, a lighter. LA
right,
at
yeah.
2. Corners cream SSA at 1. Instead of using a vanilla cream, I just use a cream. And then Ultimate RY4 double from Flavor Jungle at 3. And that actually turned out really nice and smooth tobacco flavor.
All right. It's giving me some ideas. I think I'm gonna also most stone fruits. Yeah, alcohol and stone fruits. Yeah, probably so. I know that apple, because apple tobacco is a thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
there you go,
Camel had
Birdie.
like an apple cigarette that they released
Yeah, I
like
remember that.
freaking 20 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah, I think a lot of our apple flavors are a bit too bright.
Yeah, you'd want a darker, like
No, but they like old.
the problem is a lot of them are juicy too. The darker flavors
Yeah.
tend to be juicier.
You could
I'm
probably
wondering
get a
if the
drum
Noms
tobacco.
Noms green apple might work because it's got that darker, like it's not really as green as you'd expect it to be. It's more of a
No,
like-
it's not.
almost Macintosh. Might work, but it's also got a little bit of that peel in sensation. I don't know how that'd work with the.
Yeah,
it might
that-
actually help the tobacco.
Yeah, butter rum would go really well with tobacco, Neil.
Yep.
Butter rum goes good with everything.
Well, you said toffees too. You said English toffee, but the crack toffee too, BTA would work. I've used that with tobaccos before.
Hey, Mick.
Is that ashtray jus, Nick?
Yeah. Oh, you can buy. You can get concentrates from Drake's as well. Oh, that's all right. So I'll buy some concentrates. They're only $5.
Clove. I got a clover too.
Yeah, I'm sure there is a clove concentrate.
Yeah, there's got to be because Fresh was working with Michelle Lynn. to
Yeah, I've got
make her
clove
a new
Inawera,
brew.
clove TPA, and clove BSO.
Hey,
So,
Nick.
what the hell? Make you all right? Does anybody carry a clove? Yeah, there's clove concentrates in there.
Yep. Inawera, TPA, and VSO all have clove.
VSO probably not. Does Vape Train do one? Does Vape Train do a clove?
They do. I don't have it.
I don't think they didn't when I was testing them unless they brought one out.
And I never was able to get a hold of one, so it wasn't available at
Ah,
major distro.
I see you're familiar with Inawera Dirty Neutral Base as well, then, Nick.
What I want to know is why do you know what a pub ashtray tastes like? And why you were licking them?
So I might go with a fire cured Kentucky.
Good question.
Well, a man can't have a hobby now. Can he?
No one like that is nasty. That's like going on an airplane and licking toilet seats.
That's not normal.
Yes, that was a thing at the beginning of COVID. Remember that?
That's not normal.
yeah.
That's not normal.
All right, let's
So-
just Prince Albert one.
So they do on here, Drakes. They do rum tobacco, whiskey tobacco, apple tobacco, and maple tobacco, and a cherry tobacco and a coffee tobacco.
I bet the maple would be really good because maple makes everything
That's what I was
better
saying.
too.
That Flavor West makes a maple tobacco. I didn't know. I
Right.
didn't know that existed.
So Rocky just checked the recipe here. I'll do a share screen on this one. This is Prince Albert, I believe. So in this one we have 0.6% for raw beer nuts, 1.4% one-on-one honey puff cereal, and
I'm
2% peanut
impressed,
butter
Rocky.
SSA.
You got him to do it. I knew he was going to look at your private nutsack. There you go.
Disguised as a
Yeah,
Prince
Benny,
Albert. Gotta love
this
it.
is. Oh, I did it again. This is interesting, Benny. I don't know. I don't know where you'd find it, but this maple rum tobacco's got me interested. You got mango TPA, 6%. This is by majority. Okay. Mango TPA at 6%. Maple rum, because you asked about the mango. Maple rum tobacco Flavor West at 10%. I'm curious on that. Super curious. And then just a little tiny bit, full percent of sweetener, TPA sweetener. But I'm curious about that maple rum tobacco
I'm not.
because that sounds like a good combo.
Martin, I was like you. When I first started, when I started vaping, I was always told, go on fruits, get as far away from the tobacco flavors as you can, because otherwise you'll start smoking. So I was vaping fruits, then I went to desserts, and then I started thinking, well, let's give the tobaccos a try. Because to be honest, I was actually craving at the time, so I thought, well, I'll go on tobacco rather than go and get a cigarette. But I went on tobacco and I was very, very surprised to find that they don't taste anything like cigarettes or
No,
actual.
it's not a burnt tobacco. It's like
Yeah.
fresh tobacco.
Yeah, I look at it more as like a savoury flavour.
You can get it from Flavour Jungle. Tim?
Oh, that maple rum? That maple rum
Yeah.
tobacco is a flavor?
Yeah, but it's 120
Okay, I'll have
mil
to
for
make
16
another.
quid. You can only get it in
I
that.
would be curious to try it though, because that sounds, if it's any good, that'd be a profile I'd go after.
You can get it from DIY Vapor Supplies. They call it
Yeah,
Maple
that's-
Rum Gritty.
All right. So I hate to say this, but the last time I ordered from them, they sent me a 4-ounce bottle of the Holy Holy. Right? And you can see it says right there, 4 ounces right in the middle. This is a 4-ounce bottle. That is not a 4-ounce bottle. Mislabeled, sent me the way too little, and I didn't notice it until months after I got it.
Yeah, vanilla custard tobacco was.
So I probably will never go back to them again.
Who's
It was at least a year.
Nicotine Giant? Nicotine Giant? Have you ever heard of them, Tim?
I've heard of them. I've never ordered from
Right,
them.
well, they've got a 30 mil maple rum tobacco for £2.80. $2.80. So, yeah.
Neil is saying liquid amber will give you extra smoke flavour.
Yep, it will. What is it? Dirty neutral base is one, and there's a Flavora
Yeah,
one,
but
the sweet and smoky. The sweet and smoky does the same thing, but in a milder sense.
Yeah, the sweet and smoky is nice. If you're going to go down the anywhere a DNB route, then go very, very, very low.
Tread lightly. Tread lightly.
The thing is, if you're mixing with net tobaccos, you're not going to need any of that
No.
dirty neutral base. You're not going to need any of that. Because it gives
It's
you
already
that.
dirty.
It's already dirty, yeah. You don't need to dirty it up anymore because it's already dirty. So I think I will, like I say, I'll have a look at Drake's and pop a few in.
It's already Benny on a Sunday night after a 3-day bender. It's that dirty.
Yeah. It's like my socks after 3 days.
So we got one in from from Benny, which from Rocky even, which isn't a nutsack.
It's not.
This is DIY green grass and high tides. So it's 2% 2% noms, green apple, 1% Flavora apple ras, 1.25% FA oakwood. That oakwood is fantastic flavor. 0.2% one-on-one sage and 0.75% sweet and smoky tobacco.
The only one I'm unfamiliar with is the one-on-one sage. Otherwise, that looks really good. And if the sage is any good, yeah,
Yeah,
I bet that's good.
if you
What
want
was
to do
that?
like
What was the apple that he used? What apple did he use?
The
it was the
double
noms.
Noms.
the apple green, but the apple green is actually like a double apple, like a
Is it
really
the new? Is that a new one? That Noms one? Is that the new?
yeah.
one?
That's one of the
That's for the
non-supercharged line.
Supercharged line.
And it was Flavora apple ras.
Yep, that looks good, Rocky.
If you want to do your own version of like a reserve birdie, put in a little bit of that FA oak, that Flavora oak, because it's like an aged barrel sort of flavor.
You might also, because Birdman, I know you have quite the collection of VSO. He does in this collection. You might have oak barrel.
Any of those oak barrel will give it the sort of reserve taste, because I've noticed the vast
Or-
majority of reserves say that they're barrel aged and everything.
Yes. Yes.
What is the maple? Was that what? Who released that maple hunt that tastes like burnt maple?
Banana tobacco.
That was Wonder Flavor last release.
The
that wasn't
natural.
one of the ones we beta tested, so
No, it was before they had us beta
it
test
was
them. And
straight up smoked maple wood. It wasn't.
yeah,
yeah.
it tasted like you took a drill and drilled into maple wood and made it scorched it while you went in. That's what it tasted like. Yeah. Like the only thing I could think it would be good for is a tobacco mix. That's the only thing I'd use it for.
Hey, lads, you all right, mate? Space Sail says, anyone got a good white chocolate plus coconut base for me to mix with some baccy?
Lavora white chocolate and
Sweet coconut. Before.
any other freaking chocolate you want to throw with it, and sweet coconut from Flavora. Yeah.
Yeah, with the coconut, you might not even need another white chocolate. Might just be the two
That's
Flavoras
true.
would work well.
That's true.
Because the
Flavora
coconut's
can't
going to give you
stand up
that
by
creaminess you need. You need the creaminess, and that sweet coconut has a nice creaminess to it.
Yeah.
That with a nice tobacco, yeah.
Well, try that then. So he's just said that Sobuki coconut cream tastes 100% like the white part of a bounty. So stick that in it, and then what was the best white chocolate that you found when you did your chocolate?
Flavora. As far as a one that'll stand up with a nice base to it. All the
Yeah.
rest are kind of like the milky, creamy top part of it. The base part was definitely Flavora. Which
Yeah,
with the
that-
tobacco, I'd use a basier version.
That toasted coconut cheesecake perlum would work really well in that too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good idea, Neil.
It says,
We,
as an
I mean,
FLV,
we only got a half gallon going to be here tomorrow.
It says FLV white chocolate already has a bit of a coconut taste? Question mark.
It does actually. Some people get it. I don't get much of a coconut
I
taste out of it
don't get
myself.
it, but some people do. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're
Somebody
sensitive to
types, there you
coconut,
go,
you
lads.
might get it.
You've just answered your own question, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. You just answered your own question. You got your base there.
Yeah, you got me thinking, Birdie. If I was going to do a reserve, I'd do it almost like the recipe I put up earlier, but I'd modify it a little bit. I'd use creme brulee with oak, with the Flavora oak, with the Flavora oak wood, and then I'd put in a little bit of burley or some, or even your favorite RY4 with it, and just do it that way. Just like three flavors.
I didn't get it either on hand. So put your nom noms in. That noms was your Sabuki coconut cream.
Which oak barrel are you talking about? Because there's the oak barrel VTA too.
The
Impact flavor.
the oak barrel VTA is really good as well.
It is.
I,
It is really
either
good.
that one or the Flavora one with both. Both of those will work. They're very similar, and they're both quite
Yeah,
low usage as well.
Yeah, same with the VSO. You don't need much of that if you had that one. You do need to steep it though. But
Oak barrel as well you've had tonight. Oak barrel. Thing is, sometimes
It's
people
really
don't,
nice.
when it says reserve, that's what I'm saying. When people say, when it says reserve on it, how do you get a reserve? It's been in a barrel for a while. That's what it is.
Yep.
Yeah,
So you
I-
need that. Do you know what I
I'm-
mean?
I'm convinced that 99% of the ones that were released that said that they were steeped in oak barrels were just using an oak barrel flavour.
Yes, yeah, 100%. 100%. That's all they were doing. Coconut candy TPA. Yeah, coconut candy TPA is quite nice. That's all right.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No. But yeah, I'm with you, Liam, on that. Like, when it says reserve, it hasn't been sat in an oak barrel for fucking 25 years. Do you know what I mean? It's
No,
been sat
and normally reserve is sort of a limited run because once it's run out, it's gone. Whereas all of the reserves that were out were around for years.
Yeah. Next, just put in white chocolate Mullenberry.
Yep. That's a little creamier. That's that actually white chocolate Mullenberry
Bless
goes
you.
good with flavour for that reason. It's a little on the lighter side, not the bassier side, but yeah.
Ow.
You're all right.
Mullenberry, Wonder Flavors, white chocolate is good for that top note. VTA, white chocolate base. Those are all three are good.
Yep.
But they might work with tobacco in them as well.
Mm-hmm.
To give it a little bit
Yeah,
more
but
of a creamy.
they tend to be on the creamier side of it, so that might actually make it a little bit too smooth. Whereas the flavor is more on the basier side, so it won't like make it taste liquidy almost.
Yeah.
I don't know, Turtle. Like a lot of the cucumber flavors, when they throw in rind, they might think,
Yeah.
"Oh, let's throw in that coke taste."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we have such a big issue. That's watermelon, man. I can't believe the watermelons and how much rind they throw in all of them, and the melons in general. It's like, yeah, I want rind. That's the most important thing. Throw it in to make it more realistic. Because
Do you
I eat the
imagine-
rind part. I
Yeah,
chew all the way down to
exactly.
the green.
Exactly. You imagine getting a wine one and it's got cork in it. You can taste the cork.
Oh, we go.
I actually did imagine it. That's why I almost spit that out my nose.
We got a,
It's like,
got a
no.
white chocolate. Got a white chocolate one here off Rocky.
Is Cassie all right there? You all right?
Yeah, I dropped something. I was just trying to find it.
Well, you suddenly caught a sneeze. What, did a funny face? The next thing you disappeared. I'm like, oh yeah, what are you doing?
Oh no, my hand like cramps up,
All
and
right.
I like knocked something off my desk when I cramped. So I was just trying to find it. It's all good.
Ah,
Normal
that's
everyday
true.
Cassie
Well,
things.
not just pistachio, Neil, but a lot of the nut flavors work well with tobaccos. Period.
Right, do you want to bring that
A lot
up
of
then,
different
Liam?
nut
That you
flavors.
were.
Yeah. So we got Breaking Bones. Hashtag AAFL. Raffle.
Yeah, yeah. I
So-
remember this.
We got 1.7% Wonder Flavors Crispy Wafer, 0.6% one-on-one pie crust, 0.4% SSA Smooth Hazelnut Filling, 0.6% Puridium Super Sweet, 0.25% Flavora Sweet Coconut, 1% Wonder Flavors Vanilla Cream Extra, 1% Flavora White Chocolate, and 0.8% Wonder Flavors White Chocolate Milky Cream.
Yep.
Mm.
That is a good combo for white chocolates
Mhm.
there.
And the sweet coconut with it too. That's gonna be the cream flavor, and that's gonna be awesome.
I like to put them both at 1.5.
I can't remember if we mixed that or not. How long ago was that? How old was that? Did I mix that one? That sounds
Do you know,
really
right.
familiar.
Ideal boilers. When I go
like-
to an ideal boiler and I note down serial number in it, I can't get away from you, Tim, because it always starts with AAFL.
Oh, because people mix along for the shows a lot. And
No,
I mean,
a boiler. So when I go to a boiler, right, to fix it, I have to note down the serial number. The start of the serial number
really?
is AAFL. I can't get fucking away from
really?
it. Yeah.
Seriously? That's funny. That's so funny.
Every time people do it, like, fuck's sake, it's AAFL. Fuck me.
What Benny's saying, Tim, is that you're always on his mind.
Exactly.
Well, just to say, we have 1,693 recipes with the hashtag AFL now. That's how many people have mixed along with the hashtag. That's a significant number. There's something in there for everybody. I promise you.
How many, Tim?
1,693.
Nice, and 1,100 of those are Rocky.
I don't know. There might be more
Not that-
big
not-
ones. I've been mixing
not
for like
that
2
many.
years now, and I make at least one a week, if not 2 or 3.
I'm not
or
going to say
4.
Rocky's not a lot of them. Rocky's made a lot of them mix along. True.
I'm giving Rocky a
Right.
run for his money.
I wouldn't be surprised 300-400 of them are him.
Like,
Would not be surprised.
Rocky is a very, very prolific mixer and also a very, very,
Birdman.
very good mixer.
He is.
If he could
Fight.
just stay away from that milk and honey, he'd be so much
You
better.
know
of a
what?
mixer,
You
though.
pick all you want. That milk and honey would go good with tobaccos.
Do you know it probably
Period.
would, milk and oats, to be fair.
No, it
Probably
really would, because it's like
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
a darker caramel more than
Yeah,
milk
yeah,
and honey.
yeah.
It would go well with tobaccos.
A cereal would go well with tobaccos as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
As long as you're not too far on the AP side, because it can
Mm.
get a little bit corn chippy.
I mixed
It-
a one with honey puffs. I think it was the one-on-one honey puff cereal
Aye.
and cap cereal 27.
I was just thinking then, yeah, cereal might go well with a tobacco.
Yeah, there you go. Here's one that's a little bit different then, Benny. We've only got one comment on it, but it was a 5-star comment,
Ooh.
and not from somebody that I actually know. So it's Beekeeper's Royal Reserve. So it's 1.25% FA caramel, 1.5% Wonder Flavors caramel popcorn and peanuts, 1.25% cap cereal 27, 0.75% honey roasted peanuts, 0.4% Flavora red burley, 1.75% flavor jungle RY4 double, and 0.5% of Inawera shisha vanilla.
Other than the nuts in it, it don't look too bad, that.
Yeah, I know you don't. You're not a fan of nuts in vapes, are you?
No. Honey Puff cereal is amazeballs.
It is. I know Rocky uses it quite a bit, and he actually is the one that got me to get it. So yes, that is a good one. I also like the two new cereals there. There's a cap one and there's two. Wonder Flavors the other one? It's Wonder Flavors the other cereal? The sugary. There's a sugary
Yeah,
and
it's
the
the Flavora is the sugary cereal.
Is it?
and then yeah. And
And
there was
I
a
don't-
cap one too.
Wait, when did-
And there's
I
also
don't
the
remember.
Noms ones. The Noms ones were good too.
With
Yep,
Wonder
Noms ones
Flavor,
are pretty good.
with Wonder Flavors, I think the Rice Krispie treats would actually work really well.
Yeah,
Any
because it has
ideas
that.
there?
The only off note in it is that semi-dark note that just kind of feels a little out of place, and that would go with the tobacco.
Yeah,
so
and
yes.
you got that sweet marshmallow,
marshmallowy,
yeah,
gooey kind of thing. Yeah. But it's not like the marshmallow gooey. It's not that bright. It's smoother. Yeah,
Some interesting ideas.
I would agree with you on that one,
tobaccos there.
Liam.
Right, we are coming up to that time, so we will start with Tim. Say your goodbyes then, please.
All right. I cannot remember what this weekend show is. Maybe Cassie can remember.
I don't know.
Well, I have to look it up.
Oh,
I'm
just a
not
minute.
sure.
Hold
but-
on,
I'll
I'll
do
look
it.
it
Graham-
up. Hold on.
Graham's just put
Oh,
a recipe
Graham's got
in,
something.
Yeah, he's just thrown a recipe.
Oh, yeah,
in,
wait,
just
get
keep
Graham's
off your
first.
face.
yeah.
Graham's
We've got a last minute submission from Graham, which is
Graham the Magnificent.
because you summoned him with the word cereal. So this is a collaboration between myself and Graham.
Oh, the Golden
It's,
Nuggets.
it's
Yep.
Golden Nuggets. So it's 0.75% Capella cereal, 2% Mullenberry Classic Belgian waffle, 0.5% of Flavora cream, 1.75% Chef's Choice digestive biscuit, 3% Vape Train Australia honeycomb, 1% Flavor Art Mill, and 1% powdered sugar, 1-on-1. But I'm looking at that recipe and thinking some of those are quite darkish flavors, and you've got
Yeah.
cream there. I would wonder whether that would really work if you threw an RY4 at it.
Yeah.
Not,
Yeah.
not
Or-
not RY4 double, but a lighter RY4.
Liam, I'm going to blow your mind. Take that, because it's Golden Nuggets, mix that with Rocky's Nutsack, so you have double the nuggets, and then add an RY4. It would actually work.
What would you call it? Golden Nuts Tobacco. Rocky's Golden Nuts.
Yeah, Rocky's here.
Golden Nutsack. The Golden Nutsack. There you go.
Alrighty. So flavor additive mixes is this weekend.
Oh yeah, additives. Yes, that was what it was. Oh no, wait. I thought we did additives. Did we? Oh yeah, it was additives. Like yeah, we're trying to work on some of the because we got a lot of new mixers coming in, trying to show them how to use like the additives and stuff like that to their mixes and not blow them out because some people use them treat them as if they're a regular flavor and it's like, oops, this doesn't taste right. Well, yeah. So trying to work on helping out some of the new people. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, just whatever. Go ahead, Liam.
Hey, BVG.
BVG.
Right. Thanks everybody. Been great as always. Been a very entertaining show again. Even though we went off on a bit of a tangent, but we got back to the RY4s eventually. And I will pass it over to. Have you been, Cassie? I will pass it over to Cassie.
Rocky, don't tell me what to do. I'll smoke your nuts if I want to. So, see you next week. Bye. I'll pass it to Benny.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us tonight. You kept us going for a full show again. Full show. So we're doing well. That's I think it's 4 on a trot so far, been right through. So thank you very much. If you do have any questions, you can email to
Mixersmailbox@gmail.com. And then put UK in the subject line so we know that it's for this show.
Exactly. So if you do have any want to get in touch with us, you can email there. Do go over and see Cassie and Tim on a Tuesday and a Saturday, where you can keep up with what they're doing, and it's additives that they're doing this week. Thank you very much for my fellow casters joining me week in, week out. Much appreciated, and we will see you again same time, same place next week. Good night.
Night all.
I should get this outro done first, you know. Right. Bye.